Hi everybody, I'm Sue Hurley. I'm a priest in 8 rural parishes in North Essex, and every month we hold a group called TOTs, that stands for Tiny Ones Time. It's aimed at our little people in church and their parents, grandparents or carers. It's an interesting session. We start with songs and rhymes, then we have some music making, a story, some craft activities whilst the parents have lovely homemade cake and tea and coffee. Then the children have a play, and then we have a sit-down tea for the children. So if you'd like to come along at any time, you'd be really, really welcome. Thank you. Hi everybody, this is a really special TOTs at home because we can't get in the church at the moment, can we? But there's a few things we need to do before we start, and the first is that we haven't got our box of instruments. Now I've got my guitar because I take that home with me every month, but all the instruments are in the church, so you're going to have to see if you can find one for yourself. Here's a couple of ideas. You could get a little cake tin, you could use something like that. It's almost as good as the drums at church, that. Or if you can find a tin, maybe put some Lego bricks in it or something like that. You could have a shaker. I'm sure you can come up with something, and maybe you've even got some instruments at home that you could use. So you need to go and get those now. So you go and do that, and then we'll start in a couple of minutes. Get a cushion like you do at church and come and sit down, and we'll start with our rhymes. And we're going to start today with Incy Wincy Spider. So the first thing we do, we join our thumbs together so that we've got 8 little legs, and then we start Incy Wincy Spider. Are you ready? Okay. Incy Wincy Spider climbing up the spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. So Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the spout again. Well done, let's try it again. Incy Wincy Spider climbing up the spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. So Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the spout again. Well done. Now we need twinkly fingers, and you've got to practice making your big diamond. I think you know what we're going to sing. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Okay? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Well done, there were some brilliant diamonds there. Let's try that one again. Are you ready? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Well done everybody. Let's do Hickory Dickory Dock. Are we ready with our little mouse? Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock. Shall we try it again? Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock. And now I hear thunder. We don't really want to hear any thunder at the moment, do we? But let's sing I Hear Thunder. Now you're going to have to think where your various things are as you point to them. But let's do I Hear Thunder. Ready? I hear thunder, hark don't you, pitter-patter raindrops, I'm wet through, and so are you. Did you remember to point to somebody? Maybe point at somebody different this time. Ready? You can point at the cat or the dog if you like, if you've got one of course. Ready? Let's try again. I hear thunder, hark don't you, pitter-patter raindrops, I'm wet through, and so are you. Well done, fantastic. Now we've got to do this one specially for Jim, haven't we? Because Jim loves wind the bobbin up. Now you've got to think where your windows are and where your doors are, and I'm sure you can find your ceiling and your floor where you are. So let's try, let's practice our winding bobbin hands. Let's try it. It's quite hard. Are you ready? Wind the bobbin up, pull, pull, clap, 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 and wind it back again, pull, pull, and clap, clap, clap. Let's point to the window, point to a door, point to the ceiling and point to the floor. Clap your hands together, 1, 2, 3, and put your hands upon your knee. Oh, wind the bobbin up, pull, pull, and clap, 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 and wind it back again, pull, pull, and clap, clap, clap. Well done, everybody. Now it's time for finger rhymes. Which finger rhymes should we try? Shall we start with this little piggy? So we just need one hand. Yes? So this little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed at home. This little piggy had roast beef. And this little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee, 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 all the way home. So this little piggy was like us at the moment. This little piggy had to stay at home, didn't it? Shall we try that again? This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed at home. This little piggy had roast beef, but this little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee, 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 all the way home. Well done. Now round about there. Ready on one hand. Round about there. I saw a little hare. A cat came and chased him right up there. Maybe you can find somebody else to do this one on and give them a little tickle. And the other hand, round about there, I saw a little hare. A cat came and chased him right up there. Okay, we've done that round around the garden while we're doing tickly rhymes. Round and round the garden, like a teddy bear. 1 step, 2 step, and tickle you under there. And the other hand, round and round the garden, like a teddy bear. 1 step, a 2 step, and tickle you under there. Well done. Now we've got to try a sort of Eastery one, haven't we? And we have tried Peter Rabbit's got a fly upon his nose. Now I always get all the actions all muddled up, but I'm sure you'll do much better than me. So remember, we have to have the floppy ears and we have to have curly whiskers. Okay, so shall we try? Yep, you ready? Peter Rabbit's got a fly upon his nose. Peter Rabbit's got a fly upon his nose. Peter Rabbit's got a fly upon his nose. So he flipped it and he flapped it and the fly flew away. Floppy ears and curly whiskers. Floppy ears and curly whiskers. Floppy ears and curly whiskers. So he flipped it and he flapped it and the fly flew away. Did you manage that okay, or did you get a muddle as well? Shall we try it one more time? Peter Rabbit's got a fly upon his nose. Peter Rabbit's got a fly upon his nose. Peter Rabbit's got a fly upon his nose. So he flipped it and he flapped it and the fly flew away. Floppy ears and curly whiskers. Floppy ears and curly whiskers. Floppy ears and curly whiskers. So he flipped it and he flapped it and the fly flew away. Well done. That was a complicated one, wasn't it? Now you're going to need a lap. So I don't know whether you're with Mummy or Daddy, but can you find a lap to sit on for our lap rhymes? So I'll give you a minute while you go and find a lap. Are you ready? So we're going to start with monkeys bouncing on the bed. Okay, so 5 little monkeys bouncing on the bed when one fell off and bumped his head. Mummy phoned the doctor said, no more monkeys bouncing on the bed. There were 4 little monkeys bouncing on the bed One fell off and bumped her head. Mommy phoned the doctor said, no more monkeys bouncing on the bed. There were 3 little monkeys bouncing on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mommy phoned the doctor said, no more monkeys bouncing on the bed. There were 2 little monkeys bouncing on the bed. One fell off and bumped her head. Mommy phoned the doctor said, no more monkeys bouncing on the bed. Last one. There was 1 little monkey bouncing on the bed when he fell off and bumped his head. Mommy phoned the doctor and the doctor said, remember it changes, go and bounce on the sofa instead. Well done everybody. Now Humpty Dumpty, while you're on a lap, ready? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. One more time. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Well done. So you've done those. Now we need to do some back on the floor. So can you find somebody to do row, row, row the boat with? Okay. So down on the floor for row, row, row the boat. Ready? And shout out when you find the crocodile. Ready? Row, row, row the boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Now rock, 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 rock the boat gently down the stream. And if you see a great big fish, put him in your dish. Back to rowing. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. And if you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Ah! Well done. Should we try that one more time? Ready? Row, row, row the boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Now rock, 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 rock the boat gently down the stream. And if you see a great big fish, put him in your dish. Ready to row again? Row, row, row the boat gently down the stream. And if you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Ah! Well done. That just frightened my cat. She just ran out of the room. Anyway, I think the neighbours might have heard you screaming as well. So one more. Let's do row, row, row the boat, and then it will be music making time. Are we ready for row, row? Well, we've done row, row, row the boat. Wheels on the bus. That would be better, wouldn't it? Wheels on the bus. Ready? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long. Now the driver, ready? The driver on the bus says bother, 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 bother. The driver on the bus says bother, bother, bother all day long. Now the daddies are going to read. They're going to read on their phones. The daddies on the bus go read, 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 read. The daddies on the bus go read, read, read all day long. And all the children are going to do lots of wriggling. Are you ready to wriggle? You're good at that. Let's try. The children on the bus go wriggle, 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 wriggle. The children on the bus go wriggle, wriggle, wriggle all day long. Now the nanny's doing their knitting. The nannies on the bus go knit, 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 knit. The nannies on the bus go knit, knit, knit all day long. And the baby's fast asleep. The babies on the bus go fast asleep, fast asleep, fast asleep. The babies on the bus go fast asleep all day long. Well done. Now it's time to grab your instruments. So get hold of your instruments and I'll get hold of mine and we'll start our music making time. Okay, if you had time to grab your instruments, and we'll start as we always do with If You're Happy and You Know It. So are you ready? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, jump up and down. If you're happy and you know it, jump up and down. If you're happy and you know it and really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, jump up and down. If you're happy and you know it, turn around. If you're happy and you know it, turn around. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, turn around. If you're happy and you know it, shout we are, we are. If you're happy and you know it, shout we are, we are. If you're happy and you know it and really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, shout we are. If you're happy and you know it, do a dance. If you're happy and you know it, do a dance. If you're happy and you know it and really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, do a dance. If you're happy and you know it, stretch up high. If you're happy and you know it, touch the sky. If you're happy and you know it and really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stretch up high. If you're happy and you know it, curl up tight. If you're happy and you know it, curl up tight. If you're happy and you know it and really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, curl up tight. If you're happy and you know it, sit back down. If you're happy and you know it, sit back down. If you're happy and you know it and really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, sit back down. Oh, that was a nasty note. I hope yours sounded better than mine. That's a bit better. Okay, let's do There's a Worm at the Bottom of the Garden. And remember, go through twice, and then the second time has a bit of a longer ending, doesn't it? Ready? So there's a worm at the bottom of the garden. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and all that he can do is wiggle all night and wiggle all day, whatever else some people do say. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and all that he can do is wiggle all night and wiggle all day, whatever else some people do say. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly, Wick, Wick, Wiggly, Wick, Wick, Wiggly Woo. Well done. And our last one. You've got to get ready with all your instruments, for God is our Father. Okay? Last one, here we go. God is our Father, for he has made us his own, made Jesus our brother, and hand in hand we'll grow together as one. So praise the Lord on the tambourine, and praise the Lord, wiggle your toes with dancing feet, and everybody. It's time to pop our instruments away, and then it's going to be story time. And Louise is going to read a story. Now, you can't all gather around the book like you normally do, but we're going to put the pictures of it up and you'll hear Louise reading the story for us. So over to you, Louise.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? It's lovely to see you, even though I can't actually see you, but you can see me. So I'm going to read you a story. It's called Good News, It's Easter. Are you sitting comfortably? No wriggles in your bottom? That's good. Good news, cheers the tulip, springing from the ground. I once was lost in darkness, but now the sun I've found. Good news, bounces Bunny, hopping oh so high. I'm growing so much stronger, just watch me touch the sky. Good news, sings the oak leaf, dancing in a tree. I used to be so tiny, but now just look at me. Good news, laughs the monarch, opening her wings. I've gone from caterpillar to the one who flies and sings. Have you seen any butterflies recently in your garden? I expect you have. Good news, croaks the froggy, jumping from the pond. From teeny tiny tadpole, I've grown to super strong. Oh, a little chickie. Good news, chirps the chick, pecking from her shell. This egg has kept me squished up, but now I'll run so well. Good news, Jesus shouts out, stepping from the cave. I was dead, but now I'm back to live and love and save. Oh, and now on this picture, we've got everything we've talked about. Can you find them? The flower, the rabbit, the butterfly, the oak leaf, the frog. Have I forgotten anything? There's a little verse in the Bible where God tells us, I'm about to do something new. See, I have already begun. And that's the end of the story. Bye! See you soon, hopefully.
Okay, so now it's craft time. Now if you come to TOTs normally in church, Mum or Dad may have given me your address so that I could post some craft things to you. If you haven't had them, they may still be in the post, but you may be getting a palm cross through the post like this. If not, you could make one out of cardboard and you could either colour it or add pretty things to it. I've sent out lots of bags of stickers, so if you've got one of those, you can decorate your palm cross, and then maybe you could put it up somewhere lovely for Easter, maybe up in your window or somewhere like that. And here's one that Seren has sent a picture of. She's already done hers. Brilliant. And then again, if you come to TOTs regularly, you've probably been sent a little kit like this, a little balloon making kit, and I've made a mad cow. So I'm glad I'm not with you all, because I'm sure you'd be making some rude comments now, wouldn't you, Phil? And other people. So here's my cow, but maybe you can get on and make your lovely balloon animals too. And then I thought I'd give you just a couple more ideas that you might be able to try at home. You might have noticed my little sheep behind me. And these are stand-up sheep. They've got little pegs on them so that they can stand up. You could make a whole flock of sheep if you wanted. Now these are made out of a paper plate like this. Or if you haven't got a paper plate, you could just have some cardboard, maybe from a cereal packet. Hopefully somewhere in your house you've got a bit of cotton wool that you could use. But if not, again, you could use some tissue paper or a tiny bit of our precious toilet paper at the moment, but something like that. Now, if you haven't got glue, you could use a flour and water paste as well. So what you need to do is this. You need to, first of all, get somebody to cut your plate in half for you. So you just need half your plate. And then from your half plate, you need somebody to just round the edges off a little bit, so you've got the beginning of a sheep shape. That's a hard word to say, isn't it? You can practice saying that, sheep shape. Okay, and now you need your pegs. Now it doesn't matter if you've got bright funky pink ones or green ones or anything else. I just happen to have some white ones. They're quite boring really, isn't it? It'd be nice if you'd had bright green legs. But anyway, you put your pegs on now like this, and then your sheep will be able to stand up in the ends. Then you're going to cover the whole sheep in your cotton wool or your bits of paper or whatever you've got to make it begin to look a bit fluffy. And now you're going to need an adult's help to cut you out a head. If you've got a bit of black paper, or you could colour something black, you could put a little black sheep like this one. Or if you haven't got that, where did my white one go? Oh, it's fallen down. There we are, it's gone down to get some grass. You could even just use the leftover bit of plate and have a little face on that. So it'd be lovely if you could make your sheep and maybe post a picture of your flock of Easter sheep. We can't go out very much to see sheep at the moment, but we could fill our house with Easter sheep, couldn't we? So good luck making your sheep, and don't forget to show me what you've managed to make. And there's just one more idea, so I'm going to post a picture of that, and that's to use up any leftover loo rolls, or maybe the things that paper towels come on, or even you could make a little cardboard tube or even a paper tube and use that, and you bend the tube to make the rabbit ears, and then you can print rabbit pictures, and I'm going to get Andy to show us a picture of it. So let me see your pictures via our WhatsApp group. Well done everybody, and have a fantastic Easter. And if we are not back in church by next month, we can do another virtual TOTs, but it would be lovely to see you all as soon as we can meet together. So bye bye for now. Bye.